Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We're going to be here on board the Ducati 1098R, right here in the DLC track of Daytona International Speedway. Of course, this being a brand new free DLC, the bonus pack as the Milestone developers call it. Of course, if you're on console or PC, this is completely free, so download it at your peril if you wish. Of course, the Daytona International Speedway is certainly not a track I was hoping to get, and I'm sure a lot of us feel the same, but it's still somewhat decent here and there. Of course, there is 3 variants of this track, and I'll be showing you all 3 here today. Starting off with the road course. Of course, we have the road course, we have the Daytona Speedway, which is the oval, and then there's a motorcycle course. So all 3 will be featured in today's video. So on board the Ducati 1098R, of course, this being the DLC pack from a couple of days ago, or a couple of, maybe like a week and a bit ago now. And it has no exhaust for some strange reason, and I've been putting it off using this bike ever since because of that annoying bug. But still, it's a very good competitive Ducati, so I'm actually enjoying using it, but I can't look past that no exhaust. It just looks incredibly weird without it. But the first time attack challenge is here. It's a 145 to beat. Now this is my very first look at this track, so I hope we beat it straight off the bat. We'll see how we go, and as we enter the oval for the first time. As you can see, it's just straight oval. It's just turn left ever so slightly, I guess. That's the only bit of advice I can give you for this track. Looks like we're going to pass this challenge in a moment's time. It's going to be a 137, yes. So now moving on to the second challenge. This is a race. It's going to be a 5-lap Grand Prix on board the Ducati Monster 1200S, and away we go. I'm not going to spend too much time trying to get to the back of the grid and working my way through it, because it is just an oval. And I don't want to spend any more on this track than I have to, because what is the point of an oval? It's the AI doesn't even keep up with you. So 5 laps of the oval. If you want to stay for the oval, by all means. But if not, skip ahead to maybe a bit further on in the video. But it is pretty much just the oval. So get prepared to be pulling the right trigger down, and be prepared to be pushing down the whatever button you have to correspond as the tuck-in button, because you'll be doing that for 5 minutes or so. And I can honestly say, I have no idea why they included this. Absolutely no idea. I mean, the way the track looks, it's very, very well depicted nicely. It's accurately done, I would say. But at the same time, it's just an oval. And I don't know what... I'm sure I can't be the only one who's disappointed by this. It seems... It's probably a good idea for a few people, so I will not, I will not wash it away completely. I'm sure some people are happy with this, but for me, I'm not particularly fond of it. It's about a minute lap to do on this Ducati Monster. Of course, you can actually pick slower bikes for this particular challenge, but I'm bloody glad I picked the fastest, which being the Ducati Monster 1200S. Of course, here's a bit of a flick round for you. See that DrAce helmet, and the leathers I'm currently using. I think I need to make more leathers. So if you are on PC and you have made leathers that I can actually use and look nice, like Daniel O'Brien's and Fuchs. Of course, Fuchs makes incredible liveries. I've downloaded quite a few from, I think, Mattia Passini and a few others. So there's a lot of nice looking liveries on there. I might have to have a look later on and see which ones I can pick up on. But I think I just need some like blank leathers with a few logos on it, something like the Ducati one or the Yamaha, so I can use them for the particular bikes that we'll be trying out. So of course the next race is going to be in the motorcycle course, and of course the motorcycle course is probably the best part of this Daytona DLC. But as far as it goes, I'm certainly glad this is free. I would have bought it anyway because of course it's Ride 4 and I want to continue making content on this game, so I probably would continue to buy it anyway, but I'm glad this one's free, because then I wouldn't feel too bitter about it. But I'm sure that literally there is not many people who ask for this. And we're still waiting for Ulster GP, which I do believe is coming. I just don't know when. There was a leak a long time ago that had all the tracks which was coming, and so far 3 of the 3 that was leaked are bang on, so surely Ulster, which is also on that list, will be coming eventually. So fingers crossed. So a quick update on the Triumph. So a quick update on the DrAce... Oh, what the hell? Quick update on the DrAce Challenge 2 that was uploaded just a few days ago. So far it's going extremely well. It's already getting rather competitive. I do believe Sacred Meerkats, Cho, Ikai and Daniel O'Brien are all absolutely going for it. I'm still holding my own in 3rd place. It has already been beaten, but we're all within the same 10th. I do believe there's 6 of us, all in the top 6 of the time trial right now, so I'm very pleased to see that. Of course, as always, I will mention if you are a fan of the DrAce content and you would like to see more content from me, be sure to hit that notification bell. It's the best place to alert you, so then you'll never miss a DrAce upload. Of course, being and uploading every single day would be a shame for you to miss out. Of course, as you can see, all we've been doing is full throttling and turning left every now and again, and we have developed a 14-second lead, or near enough to. What is the AI doing on this track? Look how spaced out it is. Well, Lotte Hognen is in 2nd place by a long mile. There's a bit of a battle going on for 3rd place, which Ali Hamazoglu has just headed over Jade Cooper. And then the people battling for 11th and 12th, respectively. But this is the final lap, as Marilyn Gordon now takes 3rd place. And I'm very pleased to say it is the final lap, and we're almost there to the finish line. Just another sector to pass through. But yeah, I'm not feeling this. I guess it's a good idea to have some sort of like drag strips, like we used to get in Ride 2 and Ride 3, but it's still like going left, and so I'm not a fan. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this track. I wasn't really that bothered when I first got it, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'm glad that we've had another track and we've got more content, but I would much prefer bikes. Give me more bikes and maybe more Grand Prix tracks, let's say. So we now move over to the 3rd variant of this track, the Daytona International Speedway, this being the motorcycle course, and we are starting from the back of the grid, 12 of 12 on board the Honda VFR 750R RC30, and there's carnage already. Of course there is. The lap has only just started and there's carnage. Well, we'll let Rody Grobler pass, and perhaps whoever it is in 12th place, providing... Tommy Edwards has crashed as well. Let's just go for it. Let's see how we get on with this track. Again, this is going to be another blind test, because I'm not familiar with the actual variants of this track. I remember bits of it from Ride 3, but it's a track I would skip very often. But we'll see how we get on. Of course, you can see in the mini-map down the bottom left-hand corner, we do include the dreaded oval. But I do like this sector. Turn 4 into this first sector, I did rather enjoy absolutely thrashing the bejesus out of this Honda, because I must say, I'm really enjoying this Honda. The VFR 750 is a bike I will definitely be using again, and if you're a fan of the DrAce time trial challenges, keep an eye out for this bike, because this one's going to have to go... Oh, I got lifted up in the corner of turn 6 there, but this is going to have to be a bike that we're going to have to use at some point, because I'm rather enjoying this one. I like it. I like the look of it, and I like the feeling, so we're definitely going to have to include this in a time trial challenge eventually. And as you see, rocketing past the other riders there, just absolutely posing no threat whatsoever when we enter the oval, which is... annoying, but yes, the AI has still not been fixed on this game. Fingers crossed eventually they'll get it right and we can increase the difficulty a bit more, because the difficulty is only difficult because... well, excuse me, the difficulty is not difficult because they just don't open the throttle up on the straights. Either they don't tuck in or they just don't maximise the performance out of the bikes. So whenever you do catch them, it's all on the straight. You can catch them up in the braking zones as well, but we're just going to go around the outside of 4 or 5 riders here. 4 riders abreast, it's beautifully done, all the way through. Now chasing down Ozanil Sahin, who's the Turkish rider in first place. He's going to be caught down very, very soon. Just a matter of time. Where am I going to go for this said move? As it's 2:30 here in Daytona. Oh, a little bit wide. Oh, whacking the cones. Oh, gave the cones a good old run for the money there. Not sure why they're there in the first place if they don't even hang on. As we go around the outside again into the international horseshoe of turn 3. And fire it out against the British rider, Alvin Finch. As Nikolai Guryev is in second place. We're going to carry a lot of speed here into turn 4. And potentially line up Alvin for the next corner. Not going to happen here. Watch out for that bump there as well, by the way. It's rather treacherous and it can catch you off guard. So bear that in mind if you're absolutely thrashing it down into those corners. As we go up on the inside of Alvin, we certainly thought about it again. It's only a matter of time. I really don't want to pass him on the straight, but considering how slow they go, that may be the only opportunity we're going to have. So otherwise, we're going to have to really let go of the acceleration. But we're going to lift him up in the oval section. and really push him back down another spot. So he's now into 4th place. Onto the podium positions we go, and now around the outside of oh my goodness, around the outside of Nikolai and Ozaniel, and we are back into the lead, or at least we're into the lead for the very first time at this particular Grand Prix. Check out that tyre degradation on the rear tyre. 50% of it has almost been used on the medium rear. Now, we did run the medium front and the medium rear, but bloody hell, that is a lot of tyre degradation in just 2 laps. Well, in fact, we haven't even completed the 2nd lap yet. We've still got another sector to go. And this long, long oval, which concludes of holding the left analog stick a little bit to the left, full throttle with the right trigger, and then holding X for DrAce's setup, and that is a PlayStation X, by the way. Cross, if people call it that. And we're just tucking in. And there it is, lap 2 of many of lap 5. So starting off lap 3, holding it left now for turn 1. Went in a little bit gentle there this time. I didn't want to hit those cones. Looks like someone has fixed those cones. Shout out to the marshals doing the job pretty well. He's now going to turn 3. Gently done for the International Horseshoe. As it's now 1500 hours here. 30 degrees in Daytona. Beautiful weather for some. Not so much for me. I think I always mention that. Because I'm just pale as anything. Like you see in the live stream when I put the camera on. Just so pale. Breaking into turn 5. Whoa, watch out for that bump. And don't get too close to the rumble strip if you can avoid it. As we'll now make our way over to turn 6. You can brake a little bit earlier here if you want to, or brake late and potentially get the right angle going out of it. But that time was sort of a mixture of both. As I think someone crashed in the background there because we got a bit of a stutter. I think I mentioned this in the Macau video. Usually when you get a bit of stutter, that's usually why. Someone's entered the pits or someone's crashed. So it's usually because someone's crashed. As we now fly past the massive Daytona sign there. I've got to say, as I said earlier on in the video, this track looks great. It does look really nice. Milestone have done a fantastic job of trying to make it look real. But it's just a boring track. That's unfortunately the only thing. We had a bit of a bus stop chicane there that's quite entertaining. And the rest of the track is boring. I'll just say it. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel, but it's not for me, and I will not be covering this video again. I don't think. This track, I mean. I just don't think I'll be doing it again. If I'm playing online, you gotta believe I'll be skipping this one. I will not be voting for the Daytona track. Not at all. As we're now on to the penultimate lap, with only 2 laps remaining. Fingers crossed this is done sooner or later. What a way. If there were faster bikes, maybe we'd get this through. You know, we'd get through this a little bit quicker. But I'm really enjoying using the Honda, the VFR 750R. But at the same time, there's just not really that much interesting about this track, and I don't think I'd really want to wait for the rest of the guys because you have to. Well, and a lot of videos I do, I hold back so it makes the AI a little bit more competitive and it makes it more entertaining and more interesting. But this one, I'd have to hold back so much on the oval that it would just take too much to do, as we almost messed it up there into turn 5. Bit of a mistake there. As we go into turn 6 now, get ready to hold it for the left-hand side. Chugging a bit of a slide there as well, just for a bit of measure. At this point of the video, I was getting rather tired. So it's just oval. It's just so much oval. If it was like half oval, it wouldn't be too bad. It's in like half the oval we have now. I'd probably accept that a little bit more. But the amount of oval in this one, it's just too long. It takes too long. It's like a 2-minute lap. Give me the Nordschleife any day. Give me like 30 laps on the Nordschleife over this. In fact, I was thinking of that. Maybe, perhaps at some point, I would really like to do 30 laps on the Nordschleife on a live stream. And I don't even know why I got a penalty there. If you want to pause that video and rewind it and see what happened. But for some reason I got a penalty. I didn't see why, and it still baffles me to this day. Maybe they just... I don't know. I haven't got a clue. It looks like I might go a little bit out of bounds if they class it as that, but I was still on track, so I don't know. But approaching the final lap now. Lap 5 of 5 is here. It's been an arduous job racing here in Daytona. I feel like I've been extremely harsh on this track, and I know a lot of people are probably wondering why, but I'm just not a big fan of the oval. Let's just say that. I tried NASCAR Heat a long time ago, and I couldn't get into it. I really tried, but I just couldn't get into it. And I think I paid like 30 quid for the game or something, so that's probably why I'm a little bit bitter But it's not so much the NASCAR or anything, it's just putting bikes on a speedway track. It's just not really that interesting for me. I hope I haven't disappointed anyone's opinions, but that's just my opinion, just being honest with you. Nothing but honesty on this channel, I'll preach it all the time. But if you are enjoying the video so far... Oh, look at that slide! I was waiting for that. I was looking forward to doing that. And I finally found the opportunity to do it. A little bit of a slide for everyone. And back onto the oval we go! But I was going to say, if you are enjoying the content so far, be sure to leave a like and a comment and a subscribe. And we're going to be on this oval for quite a while, so you could even scroll down now and hit that subscribe button. It probably wouldn't take your attention away from the video. But if you are interested in any video requests, of course, always let me know in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to cover it. Because I do enjoy making content, and being able to make content that you want to watch and you actually enjoy watching is far more interesting for me and far more rewarding for everyone involved. But of course, we are coming to the conclusion of this video. We've only got a couple more. There's still one corner, isn't it, really? Just one long corner, but we have only a couple of 100 meters away now. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So, thank you very much for watching, as always. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I will see you next time. Ciao for now. Oh, hi! Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.